Wonderful times to be alive.
Let us be shy no longer.
Angel Song and Mercury. Time Phantom.
Nice going back in a very healthy direction.
Somebody's gotta say it. The real conservative truth lives here. This is the LHMusic Time radio show.
Let's go to.
Okay.
Let's go to. Are we going to the East German here?
Okay, I'm not gonna.
What was the
let's see. I gotta do. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, the jury. May I say this to you? Because I know I'm here for an all-new Time Factor radio show. It's me, LHMusic, America's little fuzzball Christian conservative for the campus of Great University in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, here's my purpose. I want to analyze this. I want to analyze this. Of this you-know-who. That's right. Oh, God. What else I'm going to say? Oh, yes. Those no good for nothing liberals. Well, you guessed it. Those no good for nothing idiotic liberals try to trash Rush. And this is going to be worse? Wait a minute here. Ladies and gentlemen, jury. You might think it's so smart about this is going too far. And the liberals tell these idiots that Republicans are cowards, trashing Limbaugh on purpose. Oh, God. Here's my purpose. I want you to take a look and watch this from NBC News. Meet the press. Savannah Guthrie, so is David Gregory. Now these two are idiots. These two idiots I haven't seen in my whole entire life. These two are liberals. Try to trash Mike Murphy on purpose? Well, guess what? Listen to this. If I make my head spin, I want you to take a look and listen from newsbusters.org and see what you think.
The problem with Rush Limbaugh, beyond the obvious in terms of what he said, is that he reframed the debate on Democratic terms. Republicans were trying to say, here we have, at last, an example of how the health care law reaches in and intrudes on religious liberty. And Rush Limbaugh takes that moment and decides to make it personal, vitriolic, and use these words that anyone would find offensive. And you asked Speaker Gingrich about this, you asked some of the people on the panel. I think potentially Romney lost an opportunity there to speak out forcefully against Rush Limbaugh. This was not a gray area.
Oh, so what? So what? So what?
Why antagonize social conservatives who listen to Limbaugh? On the other hand, it would have shown some political courage, some backbone, and ultimately I think that would help him with conservatives.
Savannah Guthrie, sometimes you're just such a stupid liberal. You don't even compromise this. You try to tell that Mitt Romney is speaking out forcefully against Rush. You, Savannah, haven't you no decency? Next.
Sister Soldier is not just a rap reference, it's a political reference, Mike Murphy. Was this a Sister Soldier moment?
Sister Soldier moment?
It could have been
Sister Soldier. Don't you think Soul Sisters could be a soldier moment? You might think, no, it's not a rap. Well, guess what? You're not involved in this, Mr. David Gregory. You are not involved with this. Huh. Oh boy. Let's listen to Mike Murphy and see what he thinks.
Good. The big myth about Rush Limbaugh is he can't deliver a pizza, let alone a vote. A lot of noise. Now, there's a double standard. The media covers him like he's the king of the Republican Party.
Yeah.
There are folks on the left throwing the same kind of language around, even giving $1 million to the Democratic Party. I don't hear about them. That said, this was an opportunity for Mitt to push back.
Now, thank you. Thank you. It's allowed to push back. So you liberals try to trash Rush, do you? Oh, and you don't believe me? Well, you thought wrong. You're so wrong. Why did you trash like that on purpose. For God's sakes, this is way beyond compare. Now, here's Mr. Bill Maher. Oh, God. Bill Maher from Real Time. Interviewing with Piers Morgan. You guessed it. Piers Morgan. From CNN's Piers Morgan Tonight on March the 2nd. I want you to hear this hate, vitriol, hatred on purpose. Oh, God. Listen to this. Trust me about that. I want you to listen to this Piers Morgan. See what you think about this one.
Now, if you had a choice, a gun to your head, which one is it? Palin or
gun to gun to your head.
I hope Sarah Palin gets in so that they split the MILF vote. But I guess
please.
Bachmann, who could say? Because at least she's somebody who can read. You know, she has a job. She was a lawyer. She's in Congress. She's not someone who just sits there and reads the prayers on her BlackBerry like Sarah Palin.
Oh, shut the hell up, Bill. You! The root of all people. How can you always say you're trashing Sarah Palin like that? And now you're going to trash Michelle Bachmann on purpose? Don't you think it's wrong? Piers.
You know, we're splitting hairs here.
Splitting
Could
hairs.
Sarah Palin become president? Is it possible in the current climate?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yes.
God.
People who say this one is a joke or this one is a joke. I remember when I was 12 years old in 1968 and Ronald Reagan was first considering running for president. And I remember what a joke that was. Ronald Reagan.
What a joke.
Bad time for Bonzo guy.
A bad time for Bonzo guy. How cruelty. How cruelty did you say? Bad time for Bonzo. You out of your darn ego mind. How would you feel that you went to bed? That you went to bed with you know who? You sleep. Guess what? You sleep with a no good for nothing liberal, like you. That's right, like you, Bill Maher. Oh.
Well, I think he did become president. Yes, absolutely. Because if she could get the nomination, and anything can happen with. I mean, this Republican Party is not your father's Republican Party.
What?
Somewhere along the line,
What?
they got on a short bus to
What?
Crazy Town. And if someone gets the nomination of one of the two
The
major
nomination?
parties, especially in a bad economy with a black president, yeah, she could become president.
Excuse me. This is not your. Excuse me. This is a black. You know, you, Piers Morgan, and you too, Bill Maher, are dumb. You're so dumb. Then I could trash you. Trash the both of you. Since you try to get rid of Rush, or you try to call Sarah Palin names like that. That is so stupid. That's the full Mother Nature. Huh. And trust me about that.
Daughter, so I mean,
If I would take no for answers. Let's try one more before we take a break. Then I will analyze this. This is a hypocrisy alert that MSNBC want Limbaugh to purge from what? Al Sharpton. This guy's a far-left idiot. Now he's hosting MSNBC's Politics Nation. This is stupid. This is absolutely positively stupid. Listen to this listen to this Al Sharpton. And see what you think about this one. If I do say so myself. Along with Ed Schultz. Oh God, call him a slut.
You can't have him as a spokesman in your movement, and then he says something as offensive and misogynist as this, and you act like he's just an entertainer. You've made him a lot more than that.
Entertainer. You call this entertainment? Al Sharpton. Show.
Radio Network.
Stop, Victor.
Do you want